Thursday night, and I'm here. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of our Thursday night live stream with me, your host, Jake, also known as Yaakov Benz here on YouTube. I did just get off a major fast within the Jewish world. Yom Kippur just ended, so forgive me if I'm a little bit out of it, but I did make it here after eating about 2.5 slices of pizza. So I think I'm good for right now. Got a little bit of water over here, so save that also. Got to keep hydrated. So hope everybody's doing well out there. I know it's been a busy week for a lot, and believe it or not, my eBay has been slow. Oh, wait a second. I just sold something. Talking about slow, right? Items sold and paid for. Yay! Show you what I sold and paid for. All right, let's actually... Landshark Picker in the house. Thank you, Landshark Picker, for being here. Hope all is well. Hope you're having a great sales week and a great week, period. This is a pickup from the bins. Hold on. Say hi to little Jake. I'm going to bring him in. Let's share the screen. Share. Oh, share. There we go. Oh, nice. Little Debbie in the house. Angela in the house. What's up, guys? Thank you for coming and hanging out tonight. Hope all is well. So, oh, wow. Ella in the house. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Lucky Charm Wendy in the house also. How you doing? Shalom. I hope you're fast as well, if you did fast. All right. So I just said I did sell something when I just said that it's a slow week. So, so this I'm going to have to wait to cancel. I can't wait for it. This over here is what I just sold. Abercrombie Brown Suede Western Cowgirl Fringe Vest. Was it best offer? I didn't know I accepted a best offer. Let's see what happened with that. I thought it's paid for. Is it paid for? Orders 205. 0 results. It's an accepted offer without being paid for. That's awesome. Oh, but the guy's $299 feedback. He's gonna pay it. So it sold for $25. $25. Rachel Ben's in the house. What's up, sis? Hope you're doing well. Jake and Mini Jake, you got that right, Paul. Thank you for coming hanging out. Hope all is well. Hope everybody's doing well. Tona Valley Deals, Angie in the house. What's up? Thank you for coming hanging out. Annette, what's up? Thank you for coming and be here. Wow, guys, I'm sorry. Such short notice, as Rachel Ben says, no way. Yes, we were just coming off a 25-hour fast since 7:20. When did the fast start, Rachel? I think about 7:20, and ended today at around 8:15. So yeah, it's been hefty, but I'm here, still doing. I was sad to see that I came to no orders on eBay, but it happens. It's bad. It's a hefty fast, but it's Day of Atonement and Forgiveness. So that's how we look at it. 7:20. That's when it started. But yeah, it's one of our major holidays known as Yom Kippur, and hefty fast. But we're used to it because throughout the year we usually do different fasts. So training all the way up until this one. Let's call it that. So I do have 2 sales, but these 2 sales. So this guy over here, I don't know if anybody saw my Instagram. Well, it's in orders. Now I have to go to orders. And I gotta wait. There we are. So this one paid. See, $299 feedback. He's gonna probably pay soon. This sold. This was a nice sale. This over here is Nike's Shocks. I actually, Annette, since you're here, I did buy this with you when we went to Red, White, and Blue. I paid $8 for this. Now, as you can see, it's okay condition. It does have no soles, so I did clean it up a bit. I used a eraser for that. Anybody want a video on how I clean shoes? I mean, I have one that really, really needs cleaning, so I'm gonna have to really do a video on that one. But you see, there was no insole in here and insole in here. I did sell it for $25 plus $9.99 shipping, but the guy ended up paying global shipping. It went global shipping. So yeah, that's out of the way over there. What else? Who else is around here? All the school kids, thank you for your service today. All other school kids, thank you for your service today. Yeah. I turned 62 in July, filed for Social Security, got my first check today. Congratulations. Quit my job, got at a COVID test facility, and loving life. Officially retired. Nice. Very, very nice. COVID test facility. What were you doing there? Were you a nurse taking things? I'm a nurse. That's pretty cool. So what, full-time reseller now or just chilling on retirement? 62 in July. That's amazing. To 62 and be retired and to be comfortable. That's goals. That's goals for the future. I have work tomorrow. My 9 to 5 is work tomorrow. I saw a pumpkin light tonight. Well, yeah, everything for Halloween. I still have one scrub top that I got from the bins that's still sitting, but there's no comps on it, and I was expecting it to sit. So it's going to sit for a little while. I'll probably get about 15, $12 for it, see how it works. I have 2 kids' costumes. I don't know. Also sold a kid's costume today. I have what? I have a Waldo costume. Oh, I think the guy just paid for it. Cha-ching. Guy just paid for it. So it should come up in orders now. There we are. Paid $26.63. That means it went free shipping because it's first class. That's how I do it. It's gonna go out tonight. It shouldn't be that hard. We'll pack it up. That's an easy one. Anyways, I got this vest over here at the bins. I don't know. I just found it. It looked cool. I said, why not? I think I could sell Western stuff. Sell anytime you see Western stuff at the bins, I just pick it up. Especially this was kids. There was not really any comps on it. Somebody sold a jacket like this a little while back, but nothing. So I looked it over. I picked it up. It's suede. It's pretty cool. I said, why not? Let's throw a $29.99 on it. Threw $29.99 on it. Sat on it, and guess what? It's old. Since this is kids, I also did not do measurements, but if I would usually put like the yardstick going down this way and then going across this way. But that's finally sold. Jake, have you bought anything without me? Very little. Very little. I went to 2. Excuse me. Whoa. I did not mean that. I'm sorry if I popped your eardrums, anybody out there. Did I buy anything without you? Not much, believe it. Well, actually, yes, I did. I'm sorry. I did a hefty thrifting in the OBX with my wife. So I still have all that also to list. And I have still my death pile from before. And I still have 2 yard sales that I went to, but I'm on hold. At this point, my wife does not let me go out until October 13th when I'm going to be in South Carolina, everybody. So be there. Shoes scare me between the Veros and the picky buyers. I'm not too scared by shoes. I love doing shoes because they're easier for me. The Veros are, you know what? I look at Veros like this. First of all, you look at what other people are selling. Nike, you could tell you're not going to get Veroed. What else? The Vans, you could sell. There's a whole bunch of Reeboks. You know, the main people in the game, Skechers. You could sell most of them. Majority of shoes you could sell without getting Veroed. It's a lot of research that you have to do on the part of getting online and doing research. YouTube, a lot of YouTube videos, seeing what other people are selling. If the old birds scared you and that's why you're scared, then don't be scared, because you know what? If you're going to not jump into it, then you're not going to get anywhere with it. You might as well look. Even if you get Veroed, you get Veroed. 3 days, you learn not to do it again. And you know what? It is what it is. It's the game of eBay out there. And if you want to be a part of it, it's what it is. That's the way I look at it. I look at everything you have to just jump in, whether you're afraid, fears, put all your fears aside, just jump in. That's the way I look at it. I know my sisters have different outlooks on it. But for me, yeah, I have to jump into it. Once I jump into it, then again. So and the picky buyer situation, they're picky buyers with everything. I've gotten a negative feedback on light bulbs, and I've gotten a return on a what was it? A wetsuit that had a lot of wrinkles in it. And then I had to relist it. It was cost me 24.99. Then I relisted it and I specifically stated a ton of wrinkles, a ton of creases, and it's sold again. So yeah, sometimes you gotta just it is what it is. It is what it is. But don't be afraid of shoes. Shoes are actually a very good money maker. Full reseller. I was a greeter. Okay, cool. A greeter at a COVID center. Oh my gosh, that must have been horrible. I'm sorry. I mean, a greeter at a Walmart is is different than a greeter at a COVID center. Uh, but you know what? I'm happy that you could go full time now. You know what? I hope you really jump into it. It's a fun game. And you know what? I am not full time. But it's very possible to be done if you really put all your effort into it and work through it. You can do it. Hey, we need to talk about October 13th. Okay. Rachel, you are supposed to be coming with me on October 13th, and your ticket was already bought. So if you plan on backing out on October 13th, anybody want to leave from where is it? Where are we leaving from? Where I'm leaving from LaGuardia and heading to where is it? North Carolina. And then heading back the next day, the next morning. I'm legit leaving and arriving in North Carolina by 9 a.m. to start thrifting. But we need to talk about October 13th. Let me know what happened. What's important about a Wednesday? Right, Rachel? It's a good question. Shana Tova. I was so hungry after synagogue, I almost lost consciousness. You know what? I feel bad for you, but if you had experienced some fasting throughout the year, it might not have been that hard for you. No, I'm joking. All right, it's good. It's good that you were at synagogue. I'm very proud of you, Roman. Very, very proud of you. And keep up the work. 25 hours. That's what we do. Is October 13th a special edition of Family Ben? So no. October 13th is the not I was about to say Staten Island, South Carolina convention with Dante. They have South Carolina convention that he's doing over there. Let me see if I could pull up. I have to pull it up from somewhere else. Hold on. Then we're gonna need to do me full screen for a little bit. I want to leave this open. I want to leave this open too. I have to open a new screen. Let's see if I could open Dante's website. I have to find it though first. Give me 1 second. I'm just looking for Dante's link. Somebody beats me to it, then put it in the chat so people could see exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm going to try to open it. Wow, this is taking forever. I don't think it's going to take. Hold on. Prison to Profit. There it is. Next. Here we are. Okay, now I should be able to find the link here. There it is. Nice. Okay. Let's nix this and open this here. Okay. So here, everybody. This is the Prison to Profit convention on October 13th. If you haven't seen this, go check it out. Let me see if I could get this in the chat for you guys. So you should be able to go and check it out. That's the link. He's doing a two-part event. First part's going to be from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. That's Spare Time, which is a place. I think it's like a bowling place. I don't know what else is over there, but Spare Time, you have stuff to do over there. And then after that, you were going to be going here. So if you look at tickets, see how sold out he is. 20 tickets remaining on the $51 one, which is the full convention, a single ticket. And then if you buy 2 tickets, which I bought 2 tickets, you have only 5 remaining. And the bins only. So the bins this will cover the bins event only. The event starts at 7 p.m. Prizes will be hidden in this special event up to $1,000. And you could also buy a shirt and give them a donation if you want. But yeah, so 20 tickets remaining over there, 40 remaining at the bin. So selling out slowly but surely. So make sure to check it out. If you're in the South Carolina area, be there, because I will. I'm coming, just need prices. Okay, so I'll give you prices. It's not a big deal. I hear you. I don't know when you're going to get a Ben's family show. By the way, tickets to the play, obviously you just saw over there was about $50 and 48 or something like that, because we bought the 2 tickets. And the flights cost $180 round trip. Got a good deal on that. 186, something like that. And if you want to split the car, it's $100, so it's 50 you, 50 me, but we'll talk about that one later. My grandma used to pass out every Yom Kippur from fasting. So we have Hatzalah, which is the Jewish ambulance system over here. Jewish ambulance system. What do I mean by that when I say that? It's basically a ambulance system comprised of Jewish people, but we answer calls. We're New York State certified to answer calls to everybody and anybody, even non-Jewish people. So don't think we're just strictly Jewish EMS service. It doesn't happen. Anyways, so yeah, Hatzalah gets a lot of calls with people who end up fainting on Yom Kippur. A lot of people get IVs just to keep them throughout the fast. Rachel, you know your brother, he's always 20 minutes behind. I'm not that behind. I'm right now 4 minutes. This was at 9:46 you said that. When the after service, there was wine and food outside, so I had some wine and almost passed out. Yeah, if it was vodka, Roman would have been fine. That's for sure. That is for sure. All right, just coming down here. Paul, if it was vodka, I would have never ended up in the hospital. I would have ended up in the hospital. Paul, I ate at 7 p.m. last time yesterday. Yep, that's what it is. It's 25, man, not 24. If you ended your fast at 7 p.m. today, it was supposed to be 8 p.m. I give you the right times, by the way, Roman. So I hope you kept to them. I can drive from Atlanta. Wow. So check out the link and come on down. You're now retired, so it should be awesome for you to drive, but I need to be at work on the 14th at 9 a.m. So I have to fly. There's no other option for me. I think Rachel's also going to go to work that day also on the 14th. So it's going to be interesting. But I'm actually going to be I work from home. So I'm going to be working from my parents' house probably, because they're going to probably pick me up because they're closer to the airports that we're going to be landing in. Going to see how that works. Jake and Mini Jank. You know it, Paul. You know it. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. All right, good. So all our net sins were forgiven due to Roman prayers. Thank you for that. Copycat Paul is here. I guess copycat because of the name. Happy Yom Kippur. NGA Flipper, thank you for coming and hanging out tonight. Happy. It's a good question on how to think about that. It's a day of atonement. I think we could look at it as a happy day because we're all getting our sins wiped out and all that. But it's a fast day and a day of atonement, so it's more of a serious day rather than Happy Yom Kippur. But it's still good. I'm pure as driven snow. Stop laughing. None of us are pure. All of us have some issues. If anybody needs lodging for the convention, let Wendy know. She has some space open. I personally, obviously, am going to be sleeping in my car or the rented car for about 2 hours before I have to drop it off, because whatever after party there's going to be there, it's going to be interesting. No cause. I said the same exact thing when I came in JCon. No cause. All right. It's a Day of Atonement. Right. It's not happy. Paul, how would you know? And that only God knows. That's true. Only God knows. Paul, believe it or not, Annette asked if I got any other things, which I shouldn't have because I'm still listing the stuff that I thrifted with you guys. But I said I actually sold these Nike Shocks. I don't know if you remember me picking it up. I picked it up with no soles. I got 25 plus $9.99 shipping. This is an old one. This one, I just got paid for it right now. I didn't expect to have a sale, but I had a sale finally. $25 is a bins pickup. Western stuff. Always look for Western, even if it's kids. They sell. I was worried about that, about the right saying for a nun. Honestly, just started learning about it yesterday. Oh, okay, cool. So wait, just curiosity, where'd you learn about it? Yom Kippur is basically a Day of Atonement. The way we look at it is a Day of Atonement. There's not more to it. Christians, some people have confessions, and this is what we have. We have a full day of fasting and atoning for our sins. Yeah, it's pretty much what it is. Well, as long as you have an influence with him, then I'm good. They were talking about Yom Kippur on Barstool yesterday, and Dave said no one says Happy Yom Kippur. What's a Barstool? What is Barstool? Resellers are expanding my horizons. I would have never looked into landfills if it wasn't for Paul. What am I missing? I'm gone for a day, and this is what happens. A landfill? Which Paul jumped into a landfill? Jake, are you adjusting your flat shipping rate when the seasonal USPS prices increases happen? No, I won't be. Not this time. I know this one is temporary, and it's only a few cents from what I'm doing, from what I understand. Let's find out. Seasonal. See, how do you spell seasonal? There it is. I don't need allergy symptoms. Seasonal USPS rate hike. All right, so here we are. The plan price changes is 75 cents with flat rate. Oh, they want me to restart? Not now. Pick a time. What am I going to pick? Oh, 11 point. No, let's make it a little later. Let's make it at 12 a.m. Cha-ching. That's good. Tomorrow. Save. Very good. Okay. 75 on flat rate and envelopes. 25 is on one. 75. $1.50. Oh, that sucks. So I think my rates will cover it. I mean, again, I do flat shipping rates, period. I'm not doing calculated because calculated just screws up a lot of the time. So if anybody knows what I do, I basically do flat shipping rates. Paul knows what I do, so he's asking. Am I going to increase them? No, I don't think I'm going to increase them because I usually leave enough room in there to be okay. The only reason I do keep them at that and I don't just jump it onto free shipping is because if there was a return, it'd be complicated. If you're doing a promoted listing and you sell the item via promoted, it's gonna take off the shipping. So you're gonna be paying the promoted rate on the price, not on the shipping. Hence, I just do flat rate shipping. So if I was to sell an item here, the $12 item that I just sold, well, this one that's going first class shipping, I might get it back. I don't know if I'll get it back. I don't think. I hope I won't get it back. It's exactly how I explained it. Um, so it shouldn't come back. But if it does come back, I will be screwed with the shipping. But you could be screwed with the shipping this way or that way. It depends on what they choose and how they choose and how that works. But I don't think I'm going to be increasing. Hopefully, this is going to come down. I am in the hopes for that. What it's interesting to me is I don't know if any of you saw this, but pirate Google pirate ship. A pirate ship. I don't know if the ad is gonna come up. Let's see if they'll bring it up. I'm not a robot. Last I checked. Nope, it's not coming up. Oh well. But it would come up and it would basically show you that. And on pirate ship, they are planning on coming out with another option for shipping, which is very interesting. I'm looking forward to hearing what that is. I think they said the announcement is going to be when the exact date that the USPS takes effect, which is going to be October 3rd. Yep, I was right on that. October 3rd is the time that that's going to be. So I'm looking forward to seeing what pirate ship is actually going to put out. I mean, I don't know if they could really beat the first class rates. We'll find out. I definitely will look into it. Definitely look into it. Did you blow shofar today? Did I blow it? No, but did the Chazan, the cantor, did he blow it? Yes, he did. At the end, that's symbolizing the closing of Yom Kippur. Just don't get lost in one, NGA. He's 8 foot tall and can step out of them. What am I missing? I don't know. Oh. NGA is 8 foot tall and can step. I don't know. Can't pick at our landfills. I've never even considered going to a landfill. All right. Wendy says on Rosh Hashanah, it is written in the book. Yom Kippur, it's sealed in the book. There we go. That's a very, very, very good explanation. Thank you, Wendy, for covering my butt and explaining it better than I can. Barstool Sports is a multi-million sports media company. Okay. I guess they have the right to say, don't say Happy Yom Kippur. But I don't watch sports, so I wouldn't know. Sorry to all the sports fans out there. And I know there should be a football game going on. That's how it works, unless there's no football game because of Yom Kippur, which I don't think they would do that. So I went back to doing calculated shipping for the next couple of months. Really? Are your margins that thin? I mean, you're looking at 75 cents on flat rate, and the most you could be is a $5 increase in 5 to 9 zones are bad. Let's see. If I do it from here, I think Pirate Ship Calculator would show me the zonings. If here to California, I think is calculate. No, I want to calculate shipping. There we are. Let's put in my zip code to 90210. And let's just dump a size in there. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all because it'll just give me the zone. Zone 8. That's going to be bad. I hear. So the big stuff you got to worry about. The big and heavy stuff you got to worry about. What's flat rate going down? Is this also for first class? First class it's not going to obviously be $5 increase. Can't be $5 increase. Oh, it also depends on the pounds. This is 21 to 70 pounds. See, I'm not reading. But 75 cents from 0 to 10 pounds, that's the majority of what I do. And for a 75 cents increase, I'm not messing with it. For 75, if I'm making less than 75 cents, I should just donate it to Goodwill. I don't have the time for it. Calculator is never screwed up if you pass savings and put in right weight and measurements. Yeah, but let me ask you a question now. Let's say you were doing flat rate shipping. And now you decide, I want to switch over to calculated. So now you have to go back on all your items. So I have 205 of them now listed. That was my calculation. Sell. This has just told me that it sold, right? That the guy paid. I think so. I have 205 listings. Paid. Good. So I have 205 listings. I'm not going back on my 205 listings to check out what has the right calculations in it and what has the right measurements and what doesn't. And besides the point, you have to keep in mind that I could take the VCRs that I have over there and put them in test the weight, and the weight's going to be like 30 pounds. Random. It's definitely not 30 pounds, but let's say it's 30 pounds. 30 pounds, then you put it in a box, and you're going to be having another 2 to 3 pounds. So you got to really calculate for that, plus what size box you're putting it in. You could do the measurements outside, but once you do the measurements outside and then you go put it in the box and measurements switch up, and then you're all of a sudden screwed up with the measurements and it goes crazy. So you got to be careful on that. That's why I go flat rate and I take whatever it is and I do my own calculations as best as I can before I do it and call it a day. I use flat shipping by using 90210 for rates. I'm in GA. So I always use 90210. As you saw when I did over here, I did 90210 because that's the way I know California. I am actually in New York City. So I also use 90210 but I also use flat shipping rates. The only time I usually don't use flat shipping rates is when it's going first class. If it is going first class, then I usually do free shipping sometimes if I'm in the mood, depending on the item. Like over here, clothing, I don't even bother. Clothing, I know it's going to be like $3-4 to ship. So I just put that into my rate and onto my price and call it a day that way. Everybody teaches his own. Everybody has it. Not a bad idea, Angel. Yeah, well, that's the way I think to go. And you know what? I don't know if you're doing the increase, but if you are, then I don't think it would work. I own Penstock, who owns BS, so I guess an investor. Okay. That was to this question. Are you a player or an investor in Barstool? BS equaling Barstool. All right. Let's see where we are. It is one thing I recall from Hebrew school. I went to yeshiva, so I had that for 12 years of my life. I just listened to Big Pun. Paul doesn't want to be a player no more. Too many females in my DMs, Paul. Okay, I am missing out on what the heck's flying here. Yes, I know other people showed up, and I'm just continuing going down my chat. I have no return policy, neither do I. They can only request returns if NAD and of an ad which is not as described, which has never happened. Well, I can tell you that I have no return policy either. I do accept returns on 30 days and have gotten an ad before and have gotten a request. And I don't care of doing the return because they're so minute. And even if they're not, and they don't choose an NAD, which isn't not as described, then they have to pay return shipping. So it's their choice on that one. So I have no risk and no on putting a 30-day return policy. I went to Hebrew school for 4 years. I'm still I'll beat you on that one. Jen's Closet in the house. What's up? Thank you for coming hanging out tonight. Hope all is well. Just chatting it up here right now. Going through the chat. And you were here at 10 o'clock. It's 10:08. I am holding to the 20 minutes behind schedule, but it's okay. Thanks to video by Lindy Glenn, I stopped giving free shipping. Okay, I used to watch Lindy Glenn until I bought a wholesale Ninjas lot and regretted every moment of it. So I stopped watching Lindy Glenn. But teach their own. You have to take a lot of things with a grain of salt from YouTubers and make your own decisions. I can't remember how many years I went. I just listened to Tommy Bernard. I can't watch her since she's pretty annoying. So again, I listen to Tommy Bernard also, but Lindsey Glenn, yeah, I have my issues only because I've tried Wholesale Ninjas on her. Use Wholesale Ninjas, and I think I sent her a text of DM before I did it, and I jumped into a unmanifested lot and regretted every moment of it. I'm still regretting it. Literally, I have things sitting all over the place that need to get sold. I've legit taken a whole box because I couldn't handle it. I dumped all this stuff into it, into a 12 by 12 by 8 from the priority mail, and whatever was in that box, I put it on eBay and got a $2-3 out of it. Called it a day. Just get it out of my face. That or donated it. It was really. I have things sitting that are making $1 once in a blue moon. Definitely not a good move. Definitely not a place to start. I would rather, if you're starting out, to start with bulk. If you really want to do that, or just go to the bins. Really, Goodwill bins is probably the best place to start out. Yeah. No offense to Lynn and Glenn. I mean, I did listen to a lot when I was starting. All right. There is a football game. I'm here because it's halftime. Oh, that's why people are jumping in and out. Was it 10 o'clock halftime? That's how it works. I'm trying to figure out the new schedule here. I'm gonna get screwed all the way till January for this. Wendy, in Hebrew school that I went to, there was no girls. Oh, you went to a religious Hebrew school. Roman, I was in yeshiva for 12 years, and I think 8 out of those 12 years, there were no girls. And it was school. It wasn't just a Hebrew school after. After school, there was just full-time yeshiva, full-time Jewish school. Me and Jen's Closet are opening an ice cream business together. Kosher ice cream? Sounds interesting. As long as it's kosher. Paul Roman wants to know what the score is. Hey everyone, halftime equals jig time. Cameron, welcome to the halftime show. I hope it's not over already because I'm 10 minutes behind. How long does a halftime show last? Is Jen's milkshake bringing all the boys into the yard? Maybe. 10-14 Washington. New York Giants versus Washington tonight. Oh, New York's playing. Well, then that sucks. Fall 2 skips. Okay, let's leave that alone. I have been using Calculated a lot. I've been absorbing too many overages on shipping lately, and it doesn't seem to be hurting my sales. So Karen, how are you calculating? Because I don't know if I welcomed you to the chat first. So welcome. Thank you for coming and hanging out. I hope all is well. Hope you're doing well. Sorry, I'm having fasting brain right now. But I'm not fasting anymore, so I should be okay. Gotta hydrate. You've been using Calculated a lot. I've been observing too many overages. When you're saying you're absorbing too many overages, what are you using? You're using too many. I'm assuming you're putting in too little for shipping. Why are you putting too little for shipping? What are your I have set fees in the sense that shoes $10, clothing sometimes $4.99 depending if it's heavy. Otherwise it'll just be dumped into the thing because it's cheap. It's not something that I have to worry about. The price will be dumped into the free shipping calculation. Everything else, if it's really, really heavy, I would just do $14.99, and all the other price goes into all the other cost of the shipping will go into the product itself. So that's how way I look at it. But again, you see the whole idea behind it, Karen, is if Calculated works for you, it works for you. But don't do for the big things specifically, and for the things that may get returned or things that may be sold with promoted listing, Don't do free shipping. Like this one over here, this one that I just sold over here, it's Abercrombie over here that I sold for $25. Let's see if it's sold. If it's sold with orders, if it's sold with no, here it's sold with promoted listing. Okay, now promoted listing should be at 4.6%. So the whole percentage, if you're going to go to my payments over here, and you're going to go to all transactions, you see, I'm making a lot of money on eBay. You see over here, the 215 is based on the 25. It's not 4.6, and the reason it's not 4.6 is because I redid the thing and I put an extra 3% on top of it. So if it's an extra 3% on the 4, it should be 7.6, I think. But if it is 7.6, then yeah, that's on the all of it. But if it was something like this shoes over here, which I sold for $25.99, the promoted ad fee is less because the $9.99 was shipping. So you're only charged 25 on you're only charged the ad fee on $25. So if anybody's doing free shipping out there with promoted, beware. What else is going on over here? Unless it fits in a flat rated envelope. I don't know what you're referring to, but if it's over 2 pounds, use a regional rate box, unless if it's in a flat rated envelope. Sometimes, not all the time. Depends on the item, depends on how you do it. Teach his own on how they want to ship it. Do you know the boxes you have, or is it all recycled boxes? That's a good question. I know all the boxes I have when it comes to USPS. I know everything that I carry, which is under this desk. Can't really see it, but it's under the desk. I have the shoe boxes. I have the 1095s, 92s, 93s, 7x7 by 6s, and so on. 12 by 12 by 8s are in another room, but yeah, I have those also. So I do know what I have when it comes to priority mailboxes. Now the catch is that when something has to go FedEx or USPS, which is 90% of the time cheaper if it's over 5 pounds, then you would need a recycled box. So I have recycled box also, but the recycled, so that's the catch sometimes when you have something that's weighing over 5 pounds and you don't have that box at the moment, or you do have that box, you have to know exactly when to put it in, how to put it gets too complicated when it comes to it. That's why I just do flat rate. Philly picker in the house. I am about over 10 minutes behind, or almost 10 minutes behind. This came in at 10:07. We're at 10:16. Welcome to the live stream. I hope you're still here and I hope you're enjoying it so far. Paul needs to talk to you. All right, it looks like everybody's talking to each other, which is good. That was pretty funny this morning, Joe, when Anatoly was saying how he thought you were Paul, thinking he was talking to Paul. Oh, that's very funny. That's very funny. Guys, I got a drink, so blessing on the water, as us Jews say. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehakol na'im b'dvaro. Fresh weather. Good stuff. All right. Good, Joe. Hope you, Lauren, and the kiddos are doing good. How's their back to school been? I know my kids' back to school has not been fun. I've been running the mornings, so getting them out and getting them out, they've been doing pretty well. It's definitely kosher, according to Philly Flipper. It's definitely kosher ice cream. Good. And not going to lie, I'm surprised Jake knows football goes into January. Yeah, I know that the Super Bowl should be in February, so it should be going that far on. I know that Jake and the girls were in the other building, so I had to visit that building all the time. I get that. Now, by us, the girls were in a different campus altogether. Shipping to 90210 is not that expensive from New York, New Jersey. Try using zip code to Washington or New NW area of the country. That region is very expensive to ship to from New York. More realistic maximum shipping cost. Interesting. Thank you, Karen. Let's look at a zip code from Washington. Washington State zip code. There we go, 99301. All right, let's do it that way. So let's leave everything else here. We had what? 1701. What did I say it was? 99301. Oops. Again. 99301. Verdict. Same price. Because going cubic, but that makes sense in a sense. It's still in the same zone. That's why. It's still zone 8. That's why it's zone 9. You have to go figure out what that zone 9 is. Probably Alaska. Did halftime end because I lost about 5 viewers, it looks like. We had males and females separated. Girls to the right and boys to the left. Or the opposite around. Boys to the left, boys to the right, and girls to the left. Okay. That's also cool. Or cool, good. I took Washington in my pool. I can't go with my heart when it's about the money. I guess everybody's betting on Washington to lose or to win. You add shipping supplies and labor in your costs. You can, but you know what? When it comes to the cost of shipping supplies, labor is you invest your time into doing it. So for me, it's a hobby. So I'm not gonna go my hourly rate, because if you want my hourly rate, I'm not making my hourly rate for nursing. So that's even out of the question. But the shipping supplies, I just take it as a cost to the business. I don't even, it's still minute to everything else that I do. That's not even, yes, see it again. Excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry to pop your eardrums. Because half my sales came from the East Coast, and it turns buyers off when you see such an expensive flat rate shipping cost. I would rather use calculated. I hear that. That's a very interesting way to look at it. But then you turn off everybody from the West Coast. How do you do it? Do you push off do you give off the savings? Just curious. Because, I mean, you could also say you turn off the people from the West Coast because their shipping rate's too high, and you lose half the country that way. But I mean, a logical shipping rate is $10 or $15 for something that's heavy. That's a logical shipping rate, and that's the way I look at it in a sense. I say, okay, people will think no matter what that this is a logical shipping rate, and I'm not going to hire my shipping rates, as I said to Paul earlier, because of the USPS hike, which is only going to be about 75 cents. So it doesn't really make a difference to me because it'll just go into the cost. And yeah, so I mean, that's why I stick to a decent rate. But the main reason I do it is because of I'll take some money off of the top when it comes to the promoted listing. And in case, God forbid, I have to deal with a return. For our lighter items, are usually use flat rate. For larger, heavier items that you calculate it works better, and I'm not losing money on shipping. If that works for you, that works for you. But it works for me, it works for me. It's all good. Wendy is a similar in my school, but in Mesivta, there are no girls at all. You know exactly what you're talking about when you say Mesivta. I know exactly what you're talking about, Roman. Yes, Karen. For clothes, I'm 100% flat rate shipping. Heavier stuff rarely. Okay, very interesting. I think for clothes, I'm basically free. When it comes to heavier stuff, I'm between. Again, shoes are $10 flat, and VCRs and stuff would be $15.99. Or no, actually no. The really really heavy VCRs I probably do calculated. I don't know what I have it set at. Hold on a second. I might have done, hold on, I have a really heavy VCR. Let's see what I did it at. I have to find it. It should be all the way on the bottom. Control find VCR. There it is, right here. What happens when I click? $30. That's a flat rated for me. Somebody gave me an offer recently on this, not working for parts, at $25, and I declined it. I should have taken it. Just get rid of it. But he had 6 feedback. You see, when somebody sends me an offer at 6 feedback, I'm afraid that it's going to turn into something like, here, I'll show you. Boom, 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 boom. Here. I was afraid it would take something like this. Would you care if I paid by Friday the 17th? Yes, I don't want to hear those. I really am not interested in hearing those. When I just gave you an offer on these gloves over here for $25, yes, I picked it up at the bins with Paul and Annette. And Paul pushed me to pick them up. I didn't think they would be worth it because there was absolutely no comps. I couldn't even find these on, how do you call it? On Google Lens or anything. So I had to do measurements manually because they didn't hear. Let's view the listing. I had to do measurements manually. See? Manual measurements because the tag was cut on this. I know they're hockey gloves, but that's as far as I know what they are. And I searched Michigan. I searched everything. You name it. I've searched even the Adidas. And nothing came up. But I accepted. See, I had them at $9.99 shipping because they were way more than 1 pound. They weigh 2 pounds. So they're same as shoes, $9.99 shipping. And I had it originally at $29.99, and the guy gave me an offer for $25. He's supposed to be paying tomorrow, and we'll find out if he does. I'll keep you guys posted on that one. But you can add handling charges in additional to the cap. You could add handling charges to anything. Even if you did flat rate, you could add, well, that doesn't make sense. But you can still add handling charges in additionally to flat rate and calculated, but I don't see a point. Again, if you're just going to add it in, just add it into your cost, and that's it, or to your price. I use flat rate for smaller items. Shipping is the hardest to figure out. I'm always making mistakes. It is always very difficult to find out, but the idea that comes behind it, you know what? Here, let's take a quick look. I'm just curious. This is 2 pounds, okay? Let me see if he'll let me do a print shipping label. I know that I don't have to because he didn't pay for it, so I'm not really printing a shipping label. Looks like the buyer didn't pay it. Okay. Oh, it didn't even give me an address. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's go back. Let's find somebody else's address and somebody else's name. This didn't sell, so I have to go to orders. Let's go to orders and see if we can find somebody's address to ship to. And see if I did a mistake. Give me 1 second. I'm going to find an order. And I need to probably block out the guy's address. So I need to get to all orders. Boom. All right. Let's see. This is a good example. Let's see this one here. All right. Let's open this here and let's get to the shipping label, print shipping label. And there we go. So this one I got lucky with. Sometimes you make mistakes, sometimes you don't. And the catch is with this is you have to understand that they'll pay off each other. They'll balance each other out sometimes. Like this one over here. I sold the Nintendo Wii DJ Hero turntable, tested in game. I actually fixed this myself, everybody. I don't know if you heard that last week. I did fix this myself. Had to open it up and mess with the screws and all that fun stuff. But yeah, I did fix it, and I had the 2 DJ Hero games. We sold it for $29.99 plus $9.99 shipping. Now, the reason I did $9.99 shipping is because it weighed about 2 pounds. Let's see. According to my thing over here, it weighed Cost lowest. Oh, I didn't put a weight in it. That's very funny of me. Sell similar. That should actually bring me to here. Come on. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see if I put in a weight. I usually do. 3 to 4 pounds. Okay. 3 to 4 pounds. So let's say 4 pounds. I decided $9.99 shipping. I saw the comps were at $30, at $40 free shipping. So I said, I still want to get $40 for it. So I'm just going to break it up. I always look at the comps. That's how it works. You look at the comps and you say, okay, look, the comps says I could get $40 for this. I'm going to put it up at $40, but I'm not going to put it up at $40 straight with free shipping. I'm going to put it up at $40 plus $9.99 shipping. Now, the reason that I do that, again, as I said before, is because of the promoted listing fee. If that comes in, saves me $10 on the fee, but $10 on the percentage of the fee, whatever it is. But that's why I split it up. But it always goes on the comps. When you look at a comp, you notice that a lot of people have free shipping. Some people don't, some people do. You always have to take into consideration what that is and make your calculation that way. So this I got lucky with because this was ended up shipping for $8.58 because the guy was in New York. So that worked out. But again, sometimes it works out that way, sometimes it doesn't. Don't worry, that's my 10:30 alarm. Angela, yes, with large shipped items, I have to use handling. I've used handling. I've never used handling, guys. Never used handling. Oh, wow. I know. I'm back behind. 10:19. Gotta fix the chair. All right. I know I'm doing a Frankenbox. I totally add a handling charge. You guys, again, it looks to me that if you guys are like really like working on the shipping as a shipping charge, for me, for example, even with this Nintendo, if you go here and you're gonna go, oops, I got his address. Oh well, let's go back to eBay, and you're gonna search DJ Hero Wii, right? And then we're gonna go down to completed. Let's go to sold comps. Boom. All right, this guy sold for 12 for 1 without the games, 15 free shipping, a brand new. That's not even my category. This is actually in my category, but it has 1 game there. $4.99 plus 8, 20 plus 10. All right, this is more like it, but I have another game, so 20 plus 10. So we're looking at 30 right now. This guy sold it for 40 with 1 game tested. I sold for 40 with 2 games tested. So I could have gotten maybe, what was it? What did he sell for? I probably could have $5 more with that other game. Other game is just a throw-in game anyway. Here, that's my listing. But again, if you notice everything, you see, look, $24.99 plus $7 shipping. You have to take into consideration that this is basically $30. So I always throw in the shipping cost. This is crazy over here. Well, if somebody actually paid that, that's insane. Why are you paying $17.20 shipping? It's a 4-pound item. Yes, I had the freaking box with the how do you call it? With the 1095s. But even if I freaking boxed with the 1095s, I'm not 17.20 shipping. I that would turn me off. So again, I guess it just calculates into the main cost. When people look at what they're buying, they're not looking specifically at, they're looking at the cost, yes, but they're also looking at the shipping cost. So if they're far away in California and I'm in New York, the shipping cost is going to be crazy compared. And this is actually where I got my idea from. This guy over here. Why? Because he had the DJ Hero 2. I had DJ Hero 1 plus the 2. So I said, you know what? I could get $40 for it. I'll take full 40 for it because DJ Hero 1s are worthless. And that's what I did. I marked it at $40 and it sold. So Sold right away, actually, within a few hours of listing. So that's the way I look at it. If it was going to California, then and I put it 29.99 with whatever calculated shipping. I don't know the exact height of it. It might have been a little bigger and so on and so forth, and it could have come out to about $20 shipping. Here, if you looked over here at what we did over here with Pirate Ship, at 12 by 12 by 4 at 6 pounds. Let's lower it to 4 pounds because that's what it was. Still 1701. I think it's crazy for somebody to look at it at 29.99, then say 1701. I'll just not paying $17 shipping. That's crazy. So I want to get their attention. Obviously, also $9.99 is the normal price to pay shipping anyway. So it's gonna sell for $40 whether you like it or not. So that's why I split it. That's the way I do it, whether you like it or not. All right. If would you give Paul a call back, he wouldn't get confused anymore. Oh, thank you. Thank you for blessing me after I sneezed. Do you ever watch Philly Picker? He rides around Port Richmond, Fishtown, etc. on a scooter. That's pretty cool. No, I have not watched Philly Picker. Nope. Haven't watched it, Joe. All right, where were we? Oh, Philly Flipper. Oh, where am I? Nope. Oh, see, do you ever watch Philly Captain? So she's asking at Philly Picker. I'm getting all confused again. Butterfly Hustles, Carol in the house. What's up? Thank you for coming and hanging out tonight. Hope all is well. Links off the cuff. How you doing? I hope you're fast as well. Thank you. It was. I'm about to list 2 wetsuits, and I remember you had an INAD on one you sold, but don't remember the particulars. Any tips? Well, if you haven't listed it in 10 minutes, and then here are your tips. If it does have any creases, please specify it. The creases are very important when it comes to wetsuits. The person that I had the INAD from was very upset that I took extremely good pictures of it and it didn't look like it had any creases. So he took his own pictures, sent it to me, gave me the INAD, and tells me that here are a picture of all the creases. You know what I did? I took his picture, I edited it on Photo Room to make sure that the background was blurred out, and I saw all the creases, and I used it on my next listing. So if it does have any creases, make sure to put that in there. Look at the comps specifically to the type. There's something that's like a percent. It's like 3 out of mine was 3/2. I don't know which one yours is. I did sell a Quicksilver one, so it was a little more higher end. Make sure all the zippers work, creases, zippers, and when shipping it, this guy was crazy because he said, "How dare you ship a wetsuit folded up? How do you expect me to ship it? Flat?" So, just prepare to get somebody, but if you want to just make sure you mention the exact description of it, you should be fine. And you know what? INADs come this way or that way, whether we like it or not. It's just the cost of doing business, period. And good luck with it. I hope it works out for you. Yes, but quite entertaining. I left in 1975. I was revisiting my memories through him. Cool. Philly. Very interesting. What are we watching? Are these solds, Jake? Oh, yeah. So this over here, these were solds. These were solds that I was comparing because people were asking on how I consider doing flat rate shipping versus doing calculated shipping. These are just not my solds, but these are regular solds. And I told them how I do the calculation to it. But I started with flat rate shipping for mostly everything unless it's going first class. And first class, I usually do free shipping. Unless it's really expensive and I want to just make sure the promoted ad rate would be less. That's the way I look at it. And I just don't want to scare people. So that's why I keep it at a low cost. Either $5.99, $9.99. The most I would usually put is $15.99. I did $30 plus $20 shipping for the one I sold. Oh, wow. $30 plus 20. Oh, with its original box. There you go. I sold it for $30 with $10 shipping without the original box in 2 games. So different product when you talk about that sort of. Carter P in the house. I am 10 minutes late, but thank you for coming and hanging out. Hope all is well by you. Hope Canada's treating you well. Hot Flip Heidi in the house. What's up? Thanks for coming and hanging out. Again, I am 10 minutes behind. Hope you're still here and hanging out with us. Hope you're doing well. Oh, chat flew a little bit. Angel is gone now. He's a huge apartment complex right now. Driving, no punctuation. Don't text and drive, Heidi. Stop it. Okay, we expect not to hear from you. That's it. Just drive. I guess you're supposed to wear a wetsuit and then deliver it in person. You know what? I should find that email. I'm just very tempted to find that email of that guy who sent me saying, like, you should not ship it straight. You should not ship it in a box. How the heck do you expect me to ship it then? Canceled order. Where was it? Where offer expired, has a question, counter offer expired. When did I ship it? I had to be like, that was a long time ago already. Shows you how many messages I went through. Oh no, it does only goes up to here to August 18th. Hold on. I should be able to find the return and find it under the return. Sell. Orders. Let's search. Oh, let's save. Find. QUI. Okay, so it's not here. Of course, this is only in that. Smart Alec. All orders. Control find. QUI. There it is. Oh, this is the second time it sold. See? It sold the second time at $85. And it cost me $55 because initially it was $25 plus $30 shipping on top of it because I had to pay the shipping back to me. And the shipping too. It was $15 shipping. But it has another one somewhere. Quicksilver wetsuit. This one. Here we go. See return details. I want to see what he sent me. Can I see? The return is closed. Return details. Okay, this was folded and the packing so poorly. Guys, I just packed it in a box. What's so bad about putting it in a box? I have no idea. That there's creases all over. Now, if you look at the original listing, which we will. Can I see the original listing, please? Please? Will it take me to the original listing? Yes, it will. Okay. You can see that there are creases here as long as it gets to load. Come on, load. Here. You can see there are creases right there, right? So you see there are creases. I try to zoom in over there to show you the creases, but I guess I have too good skills in taking pictures that you don't see the creases so well. And you see there are creases there too. And over there, you can see, without even me zooming in, you see there are creases. And oh, look, there are a ton of creases there too. Okay, so apparently it was packed so not well. Where did it go? I was in the middle of reading it. Oh, well, hold on. Return details. Here we are. All over the wetsuit, not the sweatsuit, the wetsuit, that it's irreversible. Okay, I didn't tell you that it's going to be reversible. It looks horrible. Not as pictured. Well, it really was as pictured. I want to return this item with a return label. You don't. So here's the key. You do not fold a wetsuit in a small box. You get, I don't know what that means. You get, I guess he continued writing and they didn't allow him to continue writing. But he was about to tell me what to do, but I didn't get a chance to find out what he wanted me to do. Oh well. The wetsuit in a small box. I don't know how you expect me to ship it then. I would have even put it in a flat rate if it would fit. But yes, there were creases here also. So I guess this is what he was pissed off about, the creases over here. So what did I do? You see this background over here? And he took pictures of creases over here also. So I relisted this. This I put initially as in good condition, and pictures will describe itself, yada, yada, yada. Now let's look at, well, here. Excellent condition, please see pictures. See, it was in excellent condition. I thought it was in excellent condition. But what did I do after that? I'll show you. Go back here. Now we're going to find over here again, and we're going to quick QUI. This is what I sold it a second time. This time I wrote dark creases all over the wetsuit. Please see pictures. So I put the same pictures, but I also added this picture that he sent me with photo room, so you could see all the creases on it, right? You could see all the creases. So it sold again for the same exact price with $10 shipping. And it cost me $15 to ship, and I got screwed out because it cost me $24.99 initially. And then after the $24.99, I ended up having to pay the shipping there, shipping back. It was a whole mess up and all that. Number one rule, Jake, with wetsuits, do not. What? How do you expect to not fold them? How do you ship them? I've learned never to put excellent conditions in my listens. I always put lightly used. Oh, interesting. I always put excellent condition if it looks in excellent condition. I've never even thought of that. See, you learned something. I might consider just switching it up. Jake, just don't take it back. I couldn't not just take it back. It's an INET. I have no choice to take it back. Before I even said no, I already got it back. Or before I even thought to say no, I have to get more water. All right, I have to get more water. Krillin's in the house. What's up, Krillin? The whole bowl is doing well. Did you notice all the people in white walking around your area? That's because of Yom Kippur. Probably didn't fit him. He was just coming up with an excuse. You know what? I read somewhere that after this whole thing happened, I read about creases in wetsuits. Apparently, it makes it not work as well as it's supposed to. And I mean, I don't know. It looked fine. I mean, it really looked like a good wetsuit. I thought I'd get good money. $80. That's why I paid $24.99 on it at Goodwill. Oh well. You live and you learn. She was still wondering if that bear was still around. Oh, beer. Beer. She was wondering if beer, not bear. And we see that Krillin's in the house. I'm just going up in my chat here. And then you leave in a birthday suit. All right. So yeah, that was that. Did you atone? Yes, I did atone today. I atoned for all my sins today. And hopefully I was forgiven. In Philly, we get plenty of those. Joe can send you some. Maybe roll them. I don't know what he was again. Lady Luck Junk, thank you for coming hanging out with us tonight. Hope all is well. I don't know what he was expecting. I really don't. I really want to actually ask him what he was trying to write, because it says you get, and then it just cuts off. I have no idea. Jake, next time you send it together with an iron. So you know what? I figured out that you cannot really iron these wetsuits. They're not that simple to just put an iron to it. They're made out of something. I don't even know what they're made out of. See, I'm a reseller. I just resell things. I don't really do much research on them. And apparently you need like to put, I was going to try it, You need to take a iron. You need to take a towel, put it on top of the crease, and hopefully it will come out. Then it might come out. It might not come out. Whatever, you know. I sold it as is and call it a day. I don't have the patience. You see, when it comes to shoes, also, when it comes to shoes, sometimes I have an example. I have a pair of. I didn't list them. No, I should have listed them already. Doc Martens. A pair of Doc Martens that I found at Goodwill when I was going with Annette and Philly Flipper Paul. Where am I? We need to go to Doc Martens listings. So I found these Doc Martens. I did my research on them. It took me a while because it was rubbed out, the size on the tongue of the shoe, whatever it's called, was rubbed out. So I got these Doc Martens, and I just said, you know, we're gonna list them as is, and that's what we did. You see, look over here. I don't have no patience to go and find what product will take out that little stain over there. I just listed it, and you see the condition, and that's it. I also wrote good condition. Please see pictures for description. Now, if you continue going down the line, you'll see more detailed over there. But what I was getting to is where, hold on. Let's see if I can get to it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. See that? That's permanent marker on the bottom of a Doc Marten shoes. Now, you would expect to take out the $7.49 that it cost me by using either Goo Gone or alcohol, which is 100% or 90%, whatever the other name of it, or using a dry erase. I tried everything. Guess what? There's no way to get this marker out, period. I've tried. I don't know what the hell it looked like. It seeped in to the layer of the bottom of the Doc Marten shoe. There's no way to get it out. And to top that all off, I had to like make a makeshift to be able to take a picture like this. Because it has to be sized. So I sized it, and it's about 11 and some odd, as you can tell. 11 and some odd. And that means after doing here, good condition, please see picture for accurate description. Size is rubbed out on the boot. The boot has been measured and the measurements shown in the picture above, according to Doc Marten's website. Shoes size guide. These measure to be 11.22, which translates to a size 11 women and size 10 men. So hopefully it is that size. I definitely don't want to get an INAD on this. I really don't want to get an INAD on $55 plus $15 shipping. Yes, it's heavier. So we put it at $15 shipping. And that's how we did the calculation. But I sized it right. It looks like it's a little off here, but it's not. And if it is, if you could tell, like by two, let's see here, by like two things. So it's also coming here in 11.5, and the sizing in Doc Marten sizing chart. I didn't write that right. Here we go. Sizing guide. Shipping country. Leave me alone. I'm not shipping anything yet. Women's size guide. Oh, where did he find it? Philly Flipper Pole sent it to me. Tights. No. Boots. Clothing. Footwear. I have to put in inches. In inches. 3 more. That didn't help. Here we are. Okay, so women's footwear, size 11, 11.22. This is how I came up with it. And which will be a size 10 men. And 11.22 inches. It's actually the biggest they have. They don't even have size 12, so that is the biggest size. That's interesting to know in itself. Use all 12 pictures, give measurements, and tell potential buyers to check pics and ask any and all questions before bidding. You can ask that, and 90% of the time they don't listen. I've had a picture, a nice oil painting that I sold, and I wrote, There will be absolute bid at your own risk. It was bidding, auction. Bid at your own risk. There will be absolutely no returns whatsoever for this item. Guess what? The guy requested a return on the $150 item. He asked to return. Why? I just don't like it. And I told him back, I'm declining. And he's like, no, please don't decline. I really want my money back. And I said, you're going to pay shipping back. He's like, how do I do that? You crazy. Why'd you pay $150 on a freaking painting? And then, so I sent out at that point to another seller, another eBayer, and who was on YouTube also. Not going to put out names. And he told me, are you 100% sure it's an oil painting? I'm like, no. So he tells me, well, if you're not 100% sure it's an oil painting, because I don't know paintings for the life of myself. I just put it as oil painting because that's what I thought it was. And it looked like an oil painting. He says, well, to me, it doesn't really look like an oil painted. Maybe you want to just offer him half his money back and tell him to keep it just because you're not 100% sure. So that's what I ended up doing. But I got the painting free. It was from somebody. So I ended up just getting rid of it that way. I said, I'll give you $75 back and just keep the item. He's like, oh, are you really sure about that? I said, yeah, just let's do it that way. I'm happy it's off my back and I don't have the risk of finding out whether it was an oil painting or not. I don't know anything about paintings. So hence I learned from my mistake and I will not touch oil paintings again because of that experience. He's probably going to say a body bag and then ship it. Oh my gosh. Acetone. Acetone. Interesting. I wonder if acetone will do the trick. We just add two numbers. Well, just add two more numbers. Yeah. Well, I don't think it makes a difference. They don't know I got it from Goodwill. Just a $7.49 on the bottom could mean that I don't know, wrote $7.49 on the bottom of it. There's no dot, so that's already good in that point. A Dremel tool will get it out. It works on battery thermal corrosion. Oh, interesting. I would not put a Dremel tool at all ever to the bottom of a shoe. Sorry, because you're just going to drill into the shoe. I have no interest in actually like scraping it out. I'll just leave it there and somebody will deal with the bottom of their shoe saying $7.49. And if they don't, they won't buy it. It's pretty clear that it says $7.49 in the description over there. Well, not in the description, in the picture. And Dremel tool will also work on the wetsuit. I never buy shoes without knowing sizes. So I agree 1001% with you, Joe. I should have never bought this shoe. Period. But what happened was, and if Paul Philly Flipper is still here, he could tell you exactly how this went down. Or Annette, if she's still here, she could tell you how this went down. We got into the Goodwill and we counted 3, 2, 1, and both me and Paul raced down to the back of the store, and whatever we find, we grab. So I found the Doc Martens, I grabbed them, and he got so pissed off. I didn't even check the size. I checked nothing. I said, Doc Martens at $7.45, $7.49, I'm grabbing them. But yes, word to the wise, next time, always look at the size in the shoe before buying the shoe, so you know that it has the size and it's not rubbed out. It's the second time I did the mistake. The last time I had to throw out a pair of Keen sandals because I found them at the bins and they were for sure rubbed out because it's the bins. So yeah, word to the wise. And Joe, thank you for pointing that out. Never buy shoes without knowing their size because you'll get screwed. Like I did. Jake, and you can also try a car sander on the shoes. Oh my gosh, I don't know what the heck. You buy it at $55 plus $15 shipping, and that's it. If you don't buy it, it just sits in my inventory for another 5 years until somebody decides, hey, I want $55 shoes with 15 that have a stain in the front and $7.49 on the bottom. Or a razor blade. I could use a saw to it. How about a saw? A saw would work. You can always zip the boots and ask. Angela, that's too dangerous. Jake's gonna get hurt with a razor blade. Oh my gosh. Add some numbers and letters and a price so it looks like some kind of code. That's a good idea. Just write like Morse code on the back. Vintage Doc Martens shoes with Morse code or secret code. DM after purchase for the way to break the code. Boldy Pal picking in the house. What's up? Thank you for coming in and out tonight. What up? How you doing? I'm all right. I just came off of a fast, so I ran out of water also. Well, there we go. See, when little Jake's in the house, I can't just have to bring it closer so you can see it. And that's it. All right, cool. Everybody saying hi to Adam. What's up, Adam? So yeah, I have to figure. I'm just gonna probably, hopefully, never get an INAD on the shoes, but I probably will end up getting INAD. Whatever, we'll deal with it. So we had some new listings this month. This week, what sales? Let's look at our sales orders. All orders. All right, we went over this. This was a sale from today, which I have to ship, but I don't want to leave you guys alone, so I'm going to actually wait before I go and ship them. These went with the global shipping program. These are Nike Shox shoes. I did put this under the Magic Eraser. Yes, under the Magic Eraser. No, I actually worked on these shoes to clean them. And yeah, Magic Eraser, all Magic Eraser on this. Nothing else really. Don't have a before picture, so but they don't have insoles. You could still sell shoes without insoles. I actually went to the dollar store. I bought insoles for $1. Oh, look, they're still dirty over there. I didn't even notice. Oh well, they're already shipped out. Went over this. Let's see what else we sold. Okay, so these I still didn't get paid for. I hope I'm going to get paid for. Does anybody know anything about this? You sports guys, Paul, anybody else who knows hockey? Why the hell can I not find any information on these ones specifically? They say 39 Michigan on them. I did my research left and right for these ones. I cannot find them anywhere online, period. Nowhere. This model, this brand, it has laces over there or whatnot. Cannot find anything. No information whatsoever on these. I don't even know why. I did a how do you call it? I even did a Google lens on it 3 to 4 times. And guess what? There was no sizing in it. So I had to do measuring. I mean measuring. But this came from the bins and I got $25. Well, I didn't get it anything yet. The guy didn't. There was about 6 watchers on this. So I don't know if but see it's even coming out over there, the stitching. It's bad condition. I don't know why people will get into it. Jake, what did you do to Tommy? Haven't seen him in your live in a while. It's a good question. I don't know what I've done to him. I hope I didn't hurt his feelings somehow. I have no idea. I think he's just busy. Unless he's lurking around here and just not talking. Tommy. Well, Krillin was here. Krillin, do you know where Tommy is? I fast daily. I'm on a keto diet of 1 or 2 meals a day. Currently 16.3 body fat. I have no information on the keto diet, meaning I know nothing about the keto diet except that you fast daily. I fasted for 25 hours straight because I had to. Because of an atonement fast that we do in Judaism, where they seal the books for your year, basically. So Rosh Hashanah, which is the new year, which happened last week, is when everything, the writing in the books happened, meaning the writing, God writes everything in the books as to how your year is going to turn out. And it's sealed today, Yom Kippur. So we fast on today and we atone for our sins and say, please make sure to write us in the book of life and so on. And that's what we did today. Tommy is here. He just doesn't want to say anything. Yeah, you see, I figured he's lurking. Nakoma finds in the house. Michael, what's up? Thank you for coming and hanging out tonight. Hope all is well by you. Are they lacrosse gloves? So, let me see if I can find the gloves. They're over here. Hold on one second. This I could go away for because it takes 2 seconds. Oops. All right. So, here are the gloves. Now, they're not lacrosse gloves, and the way that I know that is because even though whoever owned them prior cut the tag, smart Alec, on both of them, by the way. They're both cut. See? Yeah. But this one, he left a little bit left. So I'm able to read whatever from what it's left. It says, it has a 7 in the beginning of the model number. And in the bottom one, it says, this equipment is intended for hockey, only to reduce the risk of injury caused by impact. That's as much as it says on the tag. So, they're hockey gloves. But again, you have a shoelace here. Hold on. Bless you upstairs. You're welcome. You got like the shoelace thing here and the elastic over there, and I did the measurement. That's all I could do. I also have a baseball glove that didn't have a measurement. I had to go searching how to measure it. So that's why I figured out this could be measured the same way, just from the tippy top to the tippy bottom. And that's how I did it. But they are hockey gloves. And I have no information otherwise on them, which sucks. They're probably custom gloves. Interesting thought. I never thought of that. Okay. It looks like the Michigan over here could be embroidered and the 39 could be embroidered, but this looks like it's Adidas and it's supposed to be at least, even this colorway, I found nothing on the colorway. Even if they were customized with a 39 and saying Michigan over there, this Michigan over here, man, somebody really paid a lot of money to get these customed. There's like a rip over there. They're used. They're really used. I hope I'm not going to get these back. Knowing me, I'm going to get them back. Can't find info. Auction sets set starting price for a minimum you'll accept. That's an interesting thought process. Interesting. Maybe I should have done that. If this guy doesn't pay, then I'm probably going to do that. Tommy is on BP medication after last week with Jake. Jake didn't do anything last week. Jake was okay last week. Humph. Fasting is the best diet. You got it. Fasting for 25 hours. Happy Yom Kippur. Oh, got another Happy Yom Kippur. Michael, the question was before is, do we say Happy Yom Kippur or not? I think we came out to an agreement somewhere that it's a day of atonement. So it's sort of happy day because we got our wipes. We got our sins wiped out. So I guess you could say Happy Yom Kippur, but you're fasting and it's a day of atonement. So I'm not sure that's the right wording for it. In Hebrew, we would say Gmar Chasima Tova, which basically means have a good seal, happy seal, or you should be sealed in the book of life. That's more like it. Should be sealed in the book of life. There we go. Or Shana Tova. Shana Tova means basically Happy New Year. Are the hockey gloves? They are hockey gloves. Jake, just include gloves with those Nike sneakers. Maybe I should have. It would have been good. I'm from Michigan, a big fan. Go Blue. Okay, I guess they have a big hockey team. I figured Michigan hockey team, yes. I figured they are the Wolverines or the Wolves or something like that. It's college, and it has 39, so it's likely someone who wore it at some point and played for Michigan. Ah. So these are like official college hockey gloves. That's why I had 6 watchers on it. Okay. Interesting. It's college and it's number 39. So it's something very cool. All right. Maybe that's why it was going for that. Also got the number 59 on them. Yeah, let's try to find out the player that matches. So it's number 39, not 59, but yeah, I tried. It just not, even if you do that, like nothing came up. Michigan, he said college hockey. Michigan. See, I searched already. Hockey number 39. But you said it's a college. So college. It could be an old number 39, a new number 30. I don't even have a date on these. This could be from who knows how long ago. College hockey news, Michigan roster 20. Let's see, number 39. If there is a number 39. Defensemen, forwards, goaltenders. There's no number 39 on the college team. I have to go back. Is it? But that is Michigan, so assuming that is them. So I don't know. I don't know. Well, 2020 looks like they had M Go Blue. I guess that's what they had a number 39. Goal shots. No, an opponent. No. That's not what I'm looking for. Individual. Does it say their name? It says their number. And there's still no number 39. Okay. I don't know. Number 39 doesn't come up anywhere. I don't know. Oh, you're not even seeing what I'm looking at. I'm sorry. Where is it? There it is. So I was looking over here first. And you see there's no number 39 going down the list. Forwards. Goldman 37. But no 39. So I have no idea. Oh, I don't know. Happy Reflection Day. It's a good way to come out with it. Happy Reflection Day. I just hold up a glass of wine and hope for the best. Okay. That works. That works for you. I think Philly Picker might be right. They look like lacrosse gloves. But I understand they look like lacrosse gloves, but they say hockey. So if they say hockey and they say Michigan, and Michigan is already, I don't know, they have a lacrosse team that looks red, yellow, and blue also. Let's see. I don't even know if they have a lacrosse team. High school lacrosse. Cross. Men's lacrosse. Why college? Let's get the word college out. Just have fun and see what happens. Go blue. Lacrosse. Oh, it might be lacrosse. They're also still blue. And see if I find number 39. If any of these people. Boom, boom, boom. Why would it be a number 0? I have no idea. Oh, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. He's a freshman. Nope. Nope. Definitely not a freshman. Gloves. This was used pretty bad. Oh, I don't know anymore. Just gonna have to go to whoever's number 39. Yes, they have a Division 1 lacrosse team. Okay, but it says hockey in it. Can just be used for lacrosse also. Oh, I don't know. Too much research for me. I just put it up for the auction idea. I think that would be good. It wouldn't be this year. Just put the number on the listing. How did I list it? I don't even know. First of all, this guy has to pay for it. I did. Michigan, 39. This guy still has to pay for it. He has until tomorrow to pay for it. $25 plus $10 shipping. I see. I wrote used. Read description. The size has to be determined by the measuring from the top to the middle finger down. Picture attached of measuring. I meant picture attached of measuring, which I did. The tag on these gloves have been cut off. Please see pictures for most accurate description of the condition. I hope to dear God he read this because this looks like it's legit like in bad condition. Like look at this picture here. Like you see that? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens with it. The last thing I need right now is to get it returned. NHL player Max something war 39 at Michigan. That's why the Watchers probably. I don't know, Max, whatever his name is. Okay, but cool. Butterfly Hustles came up with something. I can't see that. Hold on a second. I have to get to my YouTube channel now to see exactly what you put on. YouTube. I'm live. I clicked on my live. I'll just see exactly what you pause me there. Click over here. Michael, you see, that's a different person. Michael Carmery. He's number 31, 39 over there. But Paul, you had somebody else's name in there. So I don't know who's right. Yeah, but you didn't find the Hattie Cole. You found the guy. I need to find the gloves. These aren't his gloves. See, that's not the gloves I have. Whoa. I just want to look at your gloves, man. Thank you. Those gloves over there are definitely not these gloves over here. So, they ain't his gloves. And also, he's wearing black. I thought it's supposed to be blue. Just bad quality picture. Oh my gosh. Forget it. Forget it. I give up. I give up. They're legit just going to go up for auction. That's what's going to happen if this guy doesn't pay. A lot of players likely wore that number. Michigan has played hockey since the 40s. Okay, so whoever wants 39 could have 39. But look, I don't even understand. It would sell even with like, oh, you can't see me again. It's either me or Little Jake, one or the other. Like, you see, even this is coming off over here. Where else? Problematics. You have the stitching coming off over here. The second glove, you got stitches coming off over here also, but those are fine. I mean, it still sits in place and does the trick. You have a little rip over here, which I don't think is... I don't know if it's going to be problematic or not. Here, let me put it on. Rawr. Something coming out of it? No, it's fine. That does good. Let's check this one. That glove's good too. See, still moves. I should have just gone full on and did like another YouTube video to show my listing. They work. They're gloves. Well, I hope this guy pays for it because I've been having fun with them. Mo is in the house. What's up, Mo? Thank you for coming and hanging out with us tonight. Hope all is well. Max is likely the one with one of the biggest players and a very good pro. Interesting. So I guess Max is the reason that it's actually selling. It could be number 39 player for Halloween. We don't celebrate Halloween. That's a problem. And if I do dress up, when I do dress up, it's called Purim. It's our version of Halloween. It's just a little bit more of a happier day. I mean, Halloween seems to be more of a scarier day. So I don't really know the details behind it. But Purim is more of a happier day on our sense, and we dress up. And when we dress up, I like to dress up with the family. So we do a whole family theme. So we'll see what's going to be this year. But it got till March for that to happen. Hey, Yaakov, is Misa in blue, not yellow? What the heck is Mayes? And how do you pronounce that? Just list Michigan hockey gloves number 39 and leave it at that, and they'll sell. That's what I did. I had 6 watchers, and this guy bought it at 39, at 25 with an offer, and didn't even pay for it and asked me to pay for it later. Here, this is what I had listed at. Adidas men's blue, yellow, Climacool, because it says Climacool over here, so I use Climacool. Can you see what I'm doing? I forgot. Yes, you can see what I'm doing. Good. So it says Climacool over there. So I put Climacool. And Michigan 39 hockey gloves, size 11. Now, the reason I put size 11 is because if you go from the top of the finger all the way down to the bottom, it's 11. So I put size 11, but I put read also. So hopefully they read the description. When it says condition, read description. I hope they read description and they see that it was measured and they really understand that. But you never know with eBay buyers. Purim is not Halloween. I agree 100%, Michael. Purim is not Halloween. Halloween's scary. Purim is happy and jumpy and drunk and the whole works. Well, dress up for your wife then. Not as a hockey player. I don't think she wants me as a hockey player. Fun fact, Max is also from Connecticut. Cool. And he plays on Michigan. I just want it sold. I literally picked them up from the bins, so they cost me $2. $1 per pound. They were about 2 pounds, so $2. You could get more than 25, I would think. Well, the condition is garbage. Did you see? It's like beaten up, eaten, and spit out again. And it has like a little small tear over here, which I didn't even tell the guy, but it has a small tear over here. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. Now you can see it. See your small tear? I don't want to make it worse, but whatever. So I had it listed at $29.99 with $10 shipping. I thought that I would be able to get that, and it's just I thought I would be able to get. I had 6 watchers on it, so I wanted it gone. I'm more of a nickel fast than slow dime. Yeah, I'm more of a fast nickel than a slow dime. There we go. That's the wording to it. So that's why hopefully it will go. Hopefully the guy pays. The guy said he's going to pay tomorrow, and I told him straight out, if he doesn't pay tomorrow, he's getting blocked. Here, I'll show you my response. He actually, oh, let's use this one. Let's go to sell. Where is it? Boom, 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 messages. What's my message here? Take 3 minutes to leave feedback on your recent eBay experience. Oh, you know what I should do? Hold on, we're going to do that after, but let me show you what I respond to him. Sent. Actually, let's not go to sent. Let's go back. Let's go see what he responded, because I think he responded okay. Yeah, he responded okay. I wrote, according to eBay policy, if not paid in 4 days, your order will be canceled and you will be blocked. And he responded okay. But you know what? Meaning he has the 4 days. He has until the end of Friday to pay. And I'm just going to have to cancel the order on Saturday night because Friday, again, is our Sabbath. So I am doing nothing on Friday. But what I wanted to do anyways, the fast nickel over a slow dime, just like how Roman likes his. If that falls through, take them to play it against sports. Here's 2 fun facts. Let's do this. Google. Play it again. Sports. Near me. Fun fact. Maps. I am here. I don't know what all these things are. They're definitely not playing against sports. Different addresses. I don't know why. Oh, I know why. I think I know why. No, I have no idea why these old addresses are in here. But this is Staten Island. I'm basically around this area. So since I am around this area, nearest Play It Again Sports. Whoa! is out in Long Island, it looks like. Or in Philly. But you know what? If they don't sell by the time I go to South Carolina, I know for sure there's this Play It Again Sports in South Carolina, so I might consider just taking them over there with me. They're not heavy, and I can dump them in the carry-on because I'm not taking any luggage with me. I will be taking luggage back, but no luggage with me because we're going to be doing. But there is a Play It Again Sports here in Long Island. Cool. They open at 10. Really? You have to. Okay. Politics. Reasonable price, handful of good selection, so on and so forth. Small store, but nothing. But I got everything for sports. All right. Maybe I'll consider going to Long Island. If I'm ever in Long Island, I'll take it with me. Where in Long Island is it, though? Fort Lincoln Shopping Center, Atlantic Oceanside. How far is that from Krillin? Krillin, are you still here? How far is Oceanside from you? Great Lincoln Shopping Center. There's a Play It Again Sports over there. If you're here, Krillin. Oh, there we go. Krillin is here. Oceanside. Yes, Oceanside. That's where it is. Oceanside. How far is it from you? Because that will tell me next town over. So it's not far from you. Then I probably could do it if I'm coming out to see family out there one day. And hang out with you, Krillin. We have to do that one time. We really have to. I have to come out there and we have to go thrifting one day. Because there's a Savers there, and I never knew there was a Savers there either. You won't have to cancel it. Isn't it automatic? Yeah, it is automatic. I think it should cancel itself. I think it should, but I don't know what the new policy ended up with the automatic stuff. If it actually worked, if it actually works. Tomorrow's Friday, usually payday. I don't get these people. If you can't afford it and you're really like paycheck to paycheck and waiting for the paycheck to buy these gloves, then why are you buying these gloves? You know? I feel bad for the guys. I feel bad for them. I really do. It's some sort of an addiction, it seems like. And you should not be living that paycheck to paycheck and buying hockey gloves like that. That's just the feeling I have. Drive to Philly and then Flipper will take you sourcing. Yeah, I wish I can. Wife's not going to let it. My next sourcing trip is in South Carolina. Well, actually, $50. Ha 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 ha. Like I said, Friday's usually payday, so I would trust him. Well, I gave him the option. It's going to shut down after Friday, and he'll get blocked. I feel bad for these guys. I don't like it when they do it. It's much closer to the 5 towns than near West Hempstead or Savers. To the 5 towns than West Hempstead or Savers. I think you're saying period, not a question mark after that. Cool. So my uncle is in 5 towns, and I have relatives in West Hempstead. So either or, I'll be at either or eventually. But I'll let you know when I am there, even if we just meet up, because my wife's not going to let me thrift. Roman, you are a reseller who lets their cat do the shipping. Can't you afford $50? No, I'm not lending you. If I have to lend you money, you have to know what I'm lending the money for exactly, Roman. Sorry, that's just how it works. When I lend money out. So where was I? Okay, so one more thing I wanted to do actually. Let's get over here. Let's go to sell. Now, there is one thing that Tommy did teach me, and I want to stay on top because I noticed that I was just... Oh, okay, good. I'm still forecasted to be top rated. Down at 31%. You see, I've been bad sales lately. That week was good. This week is garbage compared, man. I don't know. Oh well, it happens, especially when you have 204 listings. I wanted to see something here. So you go to help. Oops, not this. I wanted to. Hello, where's the help? No, I don't want right thing. I just want to get to seller help. eBay.com Reseller help. Will that get me there? Yes, it did. Very good. Request to remove defects. And nothing there. Perfect. Usually, if there is something here, I would try to do at least once a week to remove any defects that I may have. You just ask them to remove them, and they usually get removed. By the way, if you want, you could do the same thing for feedback. If you have a negative feedback and you need to deal with it, just go over here and deal with it. Also, you could. They don't respond nicely over here, then you can deal with it when you're dealing with here, remove feedback. You can deal with it when you're doing eBay for business through Facebook, which, oh, by the way, I have not checked out my Facebook account. I made a Facebook account, what was it, last week or the week before that? I don't even remember anymore. So let's look at the Facebook account. I don't want to boost my listing. I don't know what my groups are. Marketplace. I guess nobody spoke to me about that. Oh, wow. That's a ton of Funko Pops. $70, $10 a game. I don't know what you're smoking. Free for sale. Nothing on free is free. I've learned that. I also see the Amazon return pallets in Brooklyn, which I'm tempted to go and buy one, but I keep saying against it. So I don't know. This is interesting. Okay, I'm getting lost here in stuff. I need to see exactly where my listing is. Your account. Ta-da! Is my listing. Mark as sold. Tips. Renew your listing. What does that mean? Renewing your listing keeps it active to help people discover it. Renew. Your post has been renewed. It's been moved up on Marketplace. Get more views. You can renew this listing 4 more times. Oh, what happens after that? It just dies? I didn't even have any questions on it. Nobody asked me anything. I figure I get an email if somebody asks me a question on it, right? How does this work? Jake, make them an offer. Who? Who am I making an offer? Good idea, Jake. Don't do it. What? What am I missing? Paul and Roman, what are you saying? All I know is I don't even know what to do with this Facebook here. I'm just trying it out. I'm staying away from all these things. Literally. Oh, good idea. Don't do it on the pallets. They look so enticing when you look at them. It's like, wow, there's so vacuums. Vacuums. So many vacuums for $500. There has to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just make my profit back on that. Oh, wait, there's like thing. Let's go vacuums. And watch, this pallet's not $500 though. I'm very tempted. Very, very tempted to pick one of these pallets. For $500. I know I preach against it, but I'm so tempted. Oh, Jake, don't do the Amazon return pallets. Just start making offers on all Facebook Marketplace posts. Nah, I'm not going to do it. Well, we ran down to 6 people in this chat. We were at 20 at one point. I think people got fed up with me going and looking at Facebook Marketplace. So I'm done with that anyway. This is a reseller chat, so hope you guys enjoyed it. Vacuums were on the Osborne to Thrift. Are we on Osborne to Thrift? Just going to part them out too? I don't know what I'm going to do if I pick up vacuums. I'm not picking them up. Maybe to make a YouTube video, but I don't even have the time for that, so that's not happening. 5 people left in the chat now, and we're at 1 hour and 49 minutes, 34 seconds. We're going to wait the 30 seconds and call it a day. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out tonight. Hope all is well. I got to put these gloves back and get ready for tomorrow for work. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and I will catch you on the next one. Have a great night. I hope you enjoyed this broadcast.